the personal health record issue is quite away from social media, but we came to this church, and we started clockwise, sort of bit of, it is very a tricky issue in the US. I talk about the problem with the system of providing personal health record in the Netherlands, which is devastating. So someone said the UK is a disaster too. And then someone said, well, it is personal health record has to do with the hierarchical difference between patients and doctors, and it is about health literacy, and so we went on. And we came to know that one of the subjects that was very interesting was actually the balance of power of hierarchical status between patients and doctors is a thing that is relating to the success of social media as well. And so we said social media is the platform with which doctors can learn to relate to patients and patients can learn to relate to doctors. And social media will be able to change in that way the relationship between doctors and patients. And in that discussion, John came up with very relevant information of a doctor working in a Swedish hospital in the US with the name of Pietro Mamadou. I don't know how these terms will relate with each other, but there should be an explanation. And she has, John, can you tell about Pietro Mamadou?
Yeah, we know about her.
I do, but yeah, go ahead, John.
She spoke very eloquently at a conference in mid-October about being a pediatrician and her tweeting habits and blogging habits, and how she was completely addicted to it, and she loves to talk and so on and so forth. But what's most important is she talks about her experience and her patient stories and so on and so forth without breaking confidentiality. But she thinks that the privacy issue is kind of a red herring. It's kind of the thing we hide behind, because if she doesn't talk about her experience and her knowledge and use social media tools to do that, she feels that patients will kind of overtake her because there's so many sort of digital footprints of stories of patients. That, if you get a condition or a problem, you just go online and you can find somebody else who's had the same problem. But the problem is that patients are mistaking the notion of experience against expertise. And she feels that she's very privileged to have expertise and to have the knowledge, and that she should share that knowledge much more widely. She said the danger of me not doing this is that science will kind of be left behind. All of my good practice will be left behind. I need to be part of the conversation. That's kind of the gist of what she was saying. It was a very, very eloquent and very powerful case that she presented as to why social media is very, very important in healthcare and healthcare delivery.